people have been trying to get me. I'm not a promiscuous guy, even though that doesn't make sense.
The hair says otherwise.
Well, a lot of girls think otherwise, and it pisses me off because people like judge, especially if I'm going confident and like.
Is it what you're wearing?
I started just wearing only surf shirts now.
Yeah,
this is my new thing.
You're a surfer, bro.
I bought a Temu thing, and like Temu. The first time I seen it, I was like, cool. And then I put one on. I was like, fits perfect, all seasons.
Totally.
Vests are under. You get a vest as a kid.
Vests
like,
are
this
underrated.
Is
that what you're gonna say?
Can't say the word. Gay.
You can say the word.
You can.
Just not like in a derogatory.
Well, it was derogatory.
Yeah.
But see, I tell people I'm the gayest person ever because gay to me means happy, and I'm like, to me, you can't. As a homosexual, you can't steal the word gay from me. Fucking, because gay means happy,
Yeah.
When I look back at myself when we did these, I'm like, man, I am such a spaz. Like, I promised myself I'm gonna come in here, but it's like,
But you're not a bigot. That's what we learned.
No. No one's really racist. I hate the whole. Most people are not racist, except for like, there's a lot of dumb people, like on the comedy scene. Oh, apparently only a few people can say the N-word and no one else can. It's like, okay, no, this is an example.
Okay.
And I'm like, and then okay, for example, are you allowed to tell a story with the N-word? Like, okay, for example.
I knew you were gonna bring this up.
I don't want to.
You're making me.
I'd never been with a black girl. She was at my house and she was like, tell me you don't.
Wait. Take us. Start from the beginning.
I don't even want to tell this.
Well, start from the beginning so you can set it up to what you're gonna say. Otherwise, it's gonna sound crazy. So
all right.
take us from the beginning.
Well, I'm single.
Okay. I picked up on that.
I get attention dressed the way I do, and
Yeah.
And I didn't realize like doing the bleach hair. I'd never done it my whole life. People are like, why'd you do it? It's like, my thing is, why not? I started this year like
Hillary Duff. Yeah.
Yeah, I know who she is, but I don't, is that
keep going. I was just
no. I was actually Jeremy was there that night. It was at Rockies, and I saw him and I was telling him, I was like, man, I have this problem. The way I'm dressed, look like I only attract like 23-year-old girls or like girls that are like not ready to done having a kid. The in between is like, where are you girls? There's like because I don't go online and do all be like, hey, look at me, half naked.
Yeah.
I'm like. Yeah. I should. I want to. I don't. I don't know. I'm just too lazy to even make a profile. I don't even sign it for YouTube.
I think you're doing the right thing.
Like some people like, oh, let me see your YouTube algorithm. I'm like, dude, I signed out 2 years ago. I haven't been too lazy to sign back in. I just sometimes I'll hit subscribe. It says you got.
So you're at Rockies, right?
Yes.
And I'm telling Jeremy like, hey, blah blah blah. Only young girls seem to be attracted to me. Like, and it's like, the show's over. The show's ending. And this girl in the audience is like drunk. She's like, oh, it's my birthday, 22. She's like kind of being a little loud at the end of it. And then we're like, oh, geez, whatever. And the girl just comes up to me, walks up to me, all puppy dog eyes. She's like, I want you. Can I come home with you? And she grabbed my arm. And I was like, we could talk about this. I mean, I'm not gonna, I was like, you're this young, cute girl and you're drunk. And I don't, this is like, I don't, that's not my thing. So I was like, in my mind, I'm like, how do I get you home safely away from me?
Before I do something.
I wasn't. I was like, I am not fucking this. I mean, I was like, I've never had sex with a black girl, and you're like a cute young girl. This is, I know I'm not drunk because I didn't, I don't drink. So I need to take you home. And she's like, can't get home. My brother's like, don't come here, and like calling. And I'm like, shit.
The brother didn't even want to deal with her.
No, and she like lived in Hutter with her parents. And I was like, Jesus. And I looked at her license, like, yep, you're 22, all right, 23. I was like, do you like to sing? Because the only reason I'll invite any girl over is if they like to sing, because I have a microphone in my living room that sings fun. And, because I was like, I need an out.
Force girls to do karaoke at your house?
I don't force them. They love it. Well, here's the thing. It sobers up a drunk girl like that Latin girl I was with. Every time we would
that method.
Yeah, I won't even date a girl like that doesn't sing because it's like the best feeling. To me, it's like suck my dick and sing to me, and the best. That's
sometimes do it at the same time.
Oh my God!
Was she sang on it?
Jesus Christ!
Wow.
I was like, fine, you can come back to my house, whatever. And she's like, I'm a slut. I'm like, cool, good, great. I'm thinking.
So you're trying to get this girl back to your house to get her to sing, just
well, I'm thinking maybe I'll her maybe, but I don't want to. I'm going in there thinking, you're not going to do this, I'm not this girl, because I just didn't want her. I was like, if I just end up not going to jail and get to work on time, that's all I care about. Really, I'm old. Let me get to work on time and don't fucking ruin my life, please, like every other girl tries to do. So I was like, fine, we can have some fun. I wasn't prepared to hear someone say, see, we get back to the whole, am I allowed to say the N-word right now thing? If someone says it to me, can I say it in the story? If I didn't say it, why is that racist? So I'm just going to say the words then repeating because I'm not racist. Because sometimes it's uncomfortable with just, everyone's hard-ended, and I'm like, hey, man, you're like half Mexican, half, you're not even full Mexican, because like at some point you're like, what percentage of what are you?
What did she say to you?
Well, she was, I was just about to be like, okay, I kind of want to have sex with this girl. She's really like, it's fun, everything. And then I was like, what do you want? She goes, I want you to me. And I go, ugh. I was like, I don't even know you. I was like, I
haven't met your family.
Is typically
and I was like, I was thinking this is already considered.
Actually,
I was like, you're drunk. This is probably
Yeah.
already rape anyways. So thanks for reminding me that this actually all is rape, even though like.
So she tells you she wants you to
rape her, and I was like, oh good. I was like, I can't do that. Then I was like, I guess you could try to. I was like, I can't rape you. I go, I'm not gonna rape you, but I was like, I guess you can try to rape me. And so,
Interesting. You
so
flipped it
then
around.
she got like this power
The
cord. I had it like
reverse.
tied it, and then she like scratched me. I was like, we're done. No, none of this.
Oh.
You don't scratch me. This is not fun.
So she actually tried.
We go back to singing, and she goes in the kitchen, and she's like, pretending to be like tied up, and I don't know, she said like slavery something or whatever, and like then she's like, what do you got to tie me up with? And she was like bent over, and then she goes, tell me you don't want to rip an N-word right now. And I was like, do I say yes or no to this? 'Cause I don't know. The answer is like,
Tell me you don't.
Tell
And
me.
you're like, yes, I don't.
How do I say yes, you're beautiful and sex would be great, but not yes or no to whatever all that.
But
words.
no, I don't want to.
Do I? But if I say no, is that disrespectful to say no? So I just didn't say anything. I just stayed quiet there.
Probably the best move.
Also, when I was like, I grabbed a condom. She's like, oh, you don't need that. I have this shot thing. I was like, oh, okay. Nope. Hey, yep.
Yeah.
I know. If you're that comfortable with just like, hey, I
feel
know.
like when people are like, you don't need a condom, I'm like, oh, I definitely do.
Oh, that's what I was like. Oh, definitely. Well, and
Hard disagree.
Whereas normally,
Hard disagree.
well, and I
That's
hate
all right.
condoms. I hate
It's
condoms.
all about different opinions.
Normally,
here.
I hate condoms.
If you are chill with having sex with someone that's on birth control, but not using a condom, the only thing you care about is not having a child. You're saying yes, give me herpes or whatever else you got.
And I have never had an STD.
Gonorrhea. Yeah.
You just make a decision based on their face. Be like, oh, your face looks okay. You don't have an AIDSy face, you're pretty. Yeah.
That actually is like what attractiveness signals biologically is health. You really do just read someone and go like, yeah, she doesn't have gonorrhea,
Right.
chlamydia face, yeah.
Yeah.
So like, speaking of health,
Chlamydia face is crazy.
it's hard to meet people where like this girl that was like 37, whatever, that I took her home and I was like, okay. Because people are trying to convince me to sleep with girls, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to do it. And I was like,
Who are these people?
Yeah, exactly.
like Taylor and some of the people, I don't have, everyone knows. I'm like, hey, man, they're like, why don't you just, the girls obviously like you, dude. Why don't you just f one of them? I'm like, I don't, but I don't like to have sex with girls that I'm not like, really, because, unless you like to sing, then come over and I like, for real. It's for real.
Yeah.
And,
You're not using the hot tub anymore.
could
Could you tell them about the hot tub?
What
it's
happened?
game changer. Like, well, when I first got it, I always started walking around like, just.
I'm a fucking guy with a hot tub.
Well, you don't even need to say it because people can see it. People can see the energy. Like, I swear.
The hot tub energy?
Dude, I had it. It was like, it's like the whole, the big dick energy, but it's hot tub energy.
yeah.
And I was like, I got both energies here. No. But that's another thing, getting older. Oh, you're 43 and you deliver for Jimmy John's and you fucking what? So like on paper, I'm the huge loser. But when when I'm face to face with girls, they're like, God damn, you're cute. Hey, what's that? Give me your number. Then like, and then then people don't respond. You're like, why did you ask for my number? You asked for my number.
Surface level
And now
reasons.
so now I'm like, I don't even want to give someone my number. Like, kiss me now or no. No, I don't want to.
Yeah.
For real. I don't do sit-ups. And literally all the time, and it's not as much as more, but like, people always would comment like on my looks or something like, oh, what's your secret? Oh, I put comment on my abs or something. I'm like, just maybe I'm born this way and don't it up with donuts or something, you know.
What do you eat?
In the morning, the first thing I eat is I make kefir. I turn my milk into fermented milk, and then I pour that over this grain-free granola called Autumn's Gold from Costco. That's just like nuts and honey. Kefir over that, if you know what kefir is. And
Now I do.
It's fermented milk. It's
Yeah.
like sour and little bubbly, and you got a SCOBY, a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast.
Like in a kombucha.
Yeah, that is also a SCOBY, which is an acronym.
Really? It's for the
Can't break through the nose.
symbiotic.
Symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast.
I didn't know that.
I know more than everyone.
You really do.
What else do you eat? What's for lunch?
Well, I'm still going.
Breakfast isn't over.
This is what I've had today. Was that granola with kefir, yogurt, protein. Then I do 2 hard-boiled eggs with a big smoothie I make. That's a whole bunch of like blueberries and powders and like stuff.
Antioxidants.
It's the rest of the day. Eat whatever you want. Fucking bacon, cheeseburgers, fucking anything you want. At night, I just eat pure brownies and gummy savers and sugar.
This is not where I thought this was going.
Because I smoke fucking all day every day now. Like it's just pathetic.
I thought you quit smoking and drinking.
I quit cigarettes and alcohol.
Oh.
But the past 6 to 9 months or a year, I wake up and hit my bong the second I wake up. And then these things.
Hell yeah.
It matches your shirt too.
I can't do the liquid. I can't do dabs basically. I just like it's not good for me.
Yeah, I don't like it.
So the things I need to quit this too because I don't dream if I have weed.
How do you quit things?
It's really easy. You just don't buy it.
You just don't do it.
It's just like how do you go like change your brake pads on your car? You're like, fuck, I don't want to do this. Let's go just lay on the ground and get dirty. And then you know what? You found out I didn't even need to change my brake pads. That was me yesterday. And I was like,
well, you are that kind of guy. You're just all figured out myself, even if I have to.
I don't trust anyone like doctor. You know, like
Yeah,
I
like doctors.
well, I trust doctors. Man, I hate talking these because I feel so nasally and I always am so self-conscious about the.
Yeah, that's what you sound like.
Yeah, I know. I could hear myself,
Yeah.
and it's like I think it affected me like ADD wise, not breathing. You know, just like I think not having enough oxygen can affect your whole life and personality. You know, like
Does smoking all day, every day, maybe affect breathing?
the weed. No,
I love that. No, I love that you have to tell the truth. I know it.
Yeah.
no,
It doesn't? Okay.
No,
All right.
You are a very
Not-
honest person.
I can't breathe.
Not
through
at
my nose.
all.
I'm way too honest. It sucks
Smells great.
because it's like, hey, do I look fat in this? I'm like,
Well,
you have gained weight.
that's even worse, man.
Well, it's not. No,
That's so much worse.
I
Because
don't
you
say
could be
that.
like,
No, I haven't. I don't.
yeah,
Say
in that you look fat, but you
that.
know.
Well, here's the worst. Is
That
like,
dress is small.
every girl, you know, once you're like, because, you know, I just don't like have any body fat or whatever. So every girl feels a little self-conscious. Like every girl's all hot shit till they're naked. You're like, oh, am I fat? Oh, I thought you were fucking confident with your clothes on. No, sorry.
I do feel at times that you don't like women.
No, I'm straight. I love women. I'm very nice. My new thing is I only go up to the hottest girl in every place. I'm like, and then ask them out, and it's you know, and everyone's usually taken, you know. But I like once I'm not going up to everyone, just like, okay, you know, everyone's married. Usually.
I love that, the Ross method.
And like this one, you know, I went up, I circled the whole bar, and I was like, Then I went back to her. I was like, you know, I just to make check. I was like, I walked the whole bar to make sure, but you're the most beautiful girl anywhere near here.
I did my homework.
But she's like, well, you know, I'm a lesbian, right? I was like, it doesn't matter. I just had to say that you are the most attractive woman.
It's so funny that you think
win.
a woman would like to know that.
Who wouldn't want to be like, you are? I wasn't hitting on her. I wasn't like
Totally.
Because sometimes, you know, because also I don't read the room very well usually, but like to
Yeah.
the net, to an extent of, you know.
Of women.
Yeah, well, how would you know? Well,
Sometimes you overread the room,
Yeah.
I feel like.
well, I definitely.
By the
A
way,
lot of times people are like, why didn't that girl like you? I'm like, why do I have to? Just because someone likes you, it's like, yeah, I'm not desperate, you know.
Yeah.
But then again, some people are like, you're stupid. Why don't you just, you know, have a little more fun? I'm like, so sometimes you know, it's like if you have a girl in your bed saying rape me, why didn't I just fucking rape her? You know? It's like